Hello and welcome to this special emergency Facebook live stream here on Will's fifth quarter special. It is a sunny but humid Friday, June 19th, 2020. Happy Friday to everyone here. From the host and creator, I'm Will Farlow. Happy Friday from Will's fifth quarter special. And I appreciate you guys joining our Facebook live stream here on short notice. We have a special announcement that has been on something that has been in the works since around Memorial Day weekend, before Memorial Day, and it is now uploaded officially as a webpage and a part of the Will's fifth quarter special, fifth quarter sports talk. So far we've added the blog to the website and many other things to come in the future as well, but a lot of you have enjoyed our episodes to this point, and we appreciate that support and your engagement on our fifth quarter sports talk content here at Will's fifth quarter special. And you guys have heard the original segment I started with the show when it began on December 21st, 2017, and it's Will's Sports Movie Moment. There will now be a second segment joining Will's Sports Movie Moment. So I am officially doing this Facebook Live to announce the unveiling of the newest segment to Will's fifth quarter special episodes in the future, as well as how it will connect with social media. Those of you that were a part of our Facebook Live content during the weekend of Memorial Day or saw it, you will kind of get a hint of what it's going to be. I am introducing Will's fifth quarter trivia. So for the first time on Will's fifth quarter special in its history, we will be actually talking about history of Will's fifth quarter special. So it's a segment that will, and I'm going to go right to our website so you guys can kind of read the gist, for those of you that aren't seeing it just yet, of the uploaded explanation about Will's fifth quarter trivia and what it's going to be about. So there are many types of well-known trivia out there, but this new trivia will blow you away. It's Will's fifth quarter special trivia. This segment will be all about history of the fifth quarter sports talk here at Will's fifth quarter special. So what that means, guys, I'm sure that's opening a big question to a lot of people when they hear about this right now. It's going to be guessing who appeared on episodes. So maybe the question will ask who was the guest appearance that was on what episode, or what episode number, what's the episode that featured this, giving the episode number, or what sports topic or team was covered on this episode, and what did this person maybe say or was quoted saying, or, you know, that type of stuff. It's going to be all kinds of that stuff up for grabs. Just covering the history of the show. You know, if there's one thing I've done while I listen to podcasts as well as this one, Will's fifth quarter special, as many of you listen to podcasts, a lot of people usually see the most recent ones. They don't always check out the past. So this will be a segment that brings new listeners into the past, present, and future of Will's fifth quarter special, as well as current fans and listeners alike. And it's going to feature clues. So there's going to be hints that are given out after it's posted. So the way it'll work is there will be a new trivia question on every episode. So episode 50 that we're in the works actually of trying to get put together in the next week or so, and get a good guest appearance on as well. Bruce Allardyce, as we mentioned before, we were going to have on previously. We had some technical glitches, so we're going to try and reschedule that and get that still put together. So use that for example. So episode 50 will feature, we'll do the interview. I'll do the opening part of the show like usual, and then that segment will be right after that. So we'll start the Will's fifth quarter special trivia before the interview, and then we'll go into the interview, and then we will do Will's sports movie moment to finish the show just like usual. And the way it's going to work with the social media aspects, as it says on the site, people are going to wonder, okay, where would the clues come from after we hear the episode, or how would it work? So the first clue will be read on the episode as the question is announced, but that will also be redone on social media for those of you that aren't able to check out the episode, or don't follow the podcast stuff and you're more into the social media. This will be reiterated in a Facebook Live video, or a video that is posted to the Facebook profile here, where we're doing the Facebook Live currently, William D. Farlow. It'll be on the Twitter, it'll be on our Instagram, Will's fifth quarter special, and our Snapchat, Will Farlow 44, the home of Will's fifth quarter special. So we're doing a lot more with the social media as well, and this segment will be great for all of you, not just to hear on episodes, but it'll be tied into the social media aspects of the show as well. You know, it's something very important these days. Is social media is something that connects people. You know, and we're gonna try and use that even more to the next level here at Will's Fifth Quarter Special with all of our content. So you can follow our social media on Facebook at William D. Farlow, Twitter at icon William D. Farlow, Snapchat WillFile44. Just give us a reach out on there. And our Instagram, Will's Fifth Quarter Special, will be where the clues are all released. Facebook Live and other live content as usual, including this Facebook live stream as well, for example, will feature the clues, and you can check the YouTube channel after they're posted there following the video posts or live streams. So that's our new segment that's going to be part of the show, guys. I'm very excited about it. You know, when I started this show, it's all about originality. You know, we still are going to talk sports. That's never going to change. You know, we're a Fifth Quarter Sports Talk here. But we'll even tie in questions on the sports blog, you know, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be, this is the early stages, so we're going to start it out a lot simpler to this point, and then over time it'll have more material that'll be used in the questions increased in the opportunities. So it's time for fans and other Will's Fifth Quarter Special listeners to get ready. The fifth quarter has just begun, as here is the start and birth of Will's Fifth Quarter Trivia. So like I said, episode 50 will be debuting that for the first time ever in the history of Will's Fifth Quarter Special. And, you know, I'm still working on some things with it. You know, we're going to figure out questions all the time. Each new question will feature something special. And, for example, you know, we cover a lot of teams. So those of you that are new to our show here at Will's Fifth Quarter Special and seeing this Facebook Live for the first time, welcome. And we talk Chicago sports, obviously, and NCAA stuff, and Illinois State Reppert Athletics and Missouri Valley Conference, as we cover on the Reppert Sports Update every other episode, and all the Chicago teams, the Bears, the Bulls, the White Sox, and the Cubs. So maybe somebody mentioned about that, maybe a guest appearance, or maybe said something about a player, or was feeling something about a player, or made a prediction or something in the past of the episodes. So that will be up for grabs in the trivia questions as, like I said, things move forward. We're going to have a lot of things up for grabs, and I hope all of you will enjoy this new addition to Will's Fifth Quarter Special. It's going to be a really interactive, you know, just like Will's Sports Movie Moment can be. This will be an interactive way for us to give each of you the chance to be involved in the episode content, to feel a part of it as well. And we are going to be working on more social media aspects for our other segment that was birthed with the show, Will's Sports Movie Moment. So that'll be in the process as well. And like I said, we're planning an upcoming episode. There's a lot going on in Major League Baseball. You know, I just read some reports that the Chicago Dogs, the team that was started just a few years ago, here in the last few years, and over in Rosemont, Illinois, it's an independent baseball team. Independent baseball leagues are making a deal to start baseball shortened seasons next month in July. So that kind of raises suspicion to how things are going with Major League Baseball. And I'm not going to dispel too much about that right now at this point, because we are going to have an upcoming episode 50 that does cover the situation with Major League Baseball. So that's what I mentioned when we said we're going to talk a little baseball. Just to let you guys know, we are having an episode coming up in the works. There will be a sports blog post coming up this week as well, along with that information and my takes on what's going on, maybe what they need to improve on, and so forth. So I appreciate all of you for tuning in to this Facebook Live. Head to willsfifthquarterspecial.com and check out our new webpage, Will's Fifth Quarter Trivia. So we have a viewer on. Let's see if we can bring them on camera for a little bit. And we're going to try this. I'm getting new to this here on the Facebook Live, bringing someone on camera. So Tom Pappas tuned in so far. Patrick Bill, my cousin, welcome. And those of you that don't know Tom Pappas, he has been one of the guest appearances on the show back on episode 31 when we talked about the breaking news trade of Nomar Mazara to the Chicago White Sox during the MLB winter meetings. So let's try and see if we can get him on here. So it's connecting. Hi, Tom. Can you hear us?
Well, I can hear you. What's going on?
So you're live to everybody, and you are the first person we brought on camera on our Facebook live streams before. So say hi to the viewers of Will's Fifth Quarter Special. Say hi to everybody. Tell them who you are and what episode you're on from the show previously.
Hey everyone watching. I think was it episode
31.
42? 31?
31,
Oh
where
wow.
we talked about Nomar Mazar. So, Tom, just tell them a little bit of your thoughts on the new segment we just unveiled. What do you think about the idea? And just tell viewers what, in your opinion, they could look forward to with Will's fifth quarter trivia debuting on the next upcoming episode. What do you think about it, man? What are your opening thoughts on that new segment we're debuting?
I thought it was very interesting. One I think I did I make a comment where I won the first one finding out who was the first
Yeah, that's right. On
uh
our test run during Memorial Day weekend, why don't you share that story of our question and how you got one of the correct answers for the first time on the test run of that before we made it a segment? Why don't you fill in the listeners?
is who was the first athlete to appear on Will's fifth quarter special. I'm blanking right now. Was it
And the
Ashley?
episode number, it was a two-parter. And what you got it right. It was Lexi Varga. You know, we're both Redbirds, so you know your Redbird sports, and you got the episode right. So just kind of what do you think about how this could impact the show? I mean, you've been a fan and a supporter of the show. We appreciate you. Just tell us what you think of what it could do. Like maybe for the sports world, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there. Do you are you excited about it? I could tell on your face right now, man. You're really excited right there.
sorry. Sorry. Well, um, I was just thinking, it's always good to get like audience involvement. That's what really like helps podcasts, I think, and people love it. And one thing you could do is you could have Will's fifth quarter trivia, and then mix it in with some like other trivia. Because I just had a
Mm-hmm.
trivia night with my like whole family on Zoom a couple weeks ago, and my brother had a bunch of categories. It was like a Chicago category, a sports category, and there was a lot of. I think you can get like a lot of interesting ones out there. Like,
Yeah, there's going to be a lot going on. Sky's the limit, and we just wanted to. We appreciate you tuning into our Facebook Live, man. This is the first time we're trying to bring people on camera. We tried a few weeks ago, so just to check in before we cut you off here, we appreciate your time. But how are you and your folks doing during COVID-19 with the show here at Will's Fifth Quarter Special? We're being a part of all of you. You know, at this point, we're sticking together through this coronavirus. What have you been doing sports wise to keep up with all the sports headlines or Will's fifth quarter special? What has kind of been keeping you afloat with the sports world?
what's keeping me afloat is I'm a big MMA fan, and that's kind of the only sport that's like kind of running right now. You know,
Okay,
they're like renting out islands and do on Abu Dhabi to plan
that's
some
pretty
fights,
cool.
but that's like coming back now. So that's what's keeping me afloat right now. I'm just waiting on baseball to get their stuff together.
Yeah, and yeah, obviously you saw we're gonna have an episode coming up about that soon. We tried getting former professor or current professor at South Suburban College, my alma mater, Bruce Allardyce, baseball historian. We're gonna have him on soon. So Tom, thanks for joining us. You are now in the history of our show here, the first person to be on a Facebook Live joining the video. So you're part of our history there. We appreciate your time and support of the show. And why don't you say goodbye to the listeners?
Having me, Will. Keep it up.
Appreciate it. All right, guys. So that was Tom Pappas, as I mentioned, episode 31 of Will's Fifth Quarter Special. He was our guest appearance. Very good sports opinion right there. Really knows his White Sox stuff, follows a lot of Chicago sports. A very, like many of you, a good supporter of our show here at Will's Fifth Quarter Special. We appreciate you, Tom, and your time there. We're going to try and bring on more people to the camera during our Facebook Lives. Like I said, this show, you guys are part of our family here at Will's Fifth Quarter Special moving forward. So we appreciate your time and support. Go ahead and check out our webpage at willsfifthquarterspecial.com. There will be a link in the video once this is posted on our Facebook following the end of this live stream, and it will be also in a link uploaded to our YouTube channel, as I always upload our Facebook Lives to the Will's Fifth Quarter Special YouTube channel. Give us a free subscription, guys. Hit the subscribe button. We have a lot of content up there, past, present, and coming up here in the future. When the fourth quarter buzzer sounds, turn to us for your fifth quarter sports talk. I will see you guys on the next Facebook Live when we announce the upcoming details for episode 50, as it is currently in the works and in the process, where you guys will hear the first ever Will's fifth quarter special trivia question as it debuts officially today on June 19, 2020, joining Will's Sports Movie Moment as the second original and Will's fifth quarter special segment. So, for Tom Pappas, thank you for joining us on our video today. And for all of you, enjoy your weekend today. And a special Father's Day message. We'll do a video on Sunday about that to all fathers and acknowledging them in Will's Fifth Quarter Special. My father as well, for first co-host ever on the show. Enjoy your weekend. Be good to your fathers and spend time with your families. Enjoy the weather this weekend. Go outside. Go for a walk. Listen to some Will's Fifth Quarter Special content. When the fourth quarter buzzer sounds, turn to us for your fifth quarter sports talk. I'm your host and creator of Will's Fifth Quarter Special, Will Farrell, saying so long from Will's Fifth Quarter Special. I will see you guys again soon. Have a great weekend. Take care.